Gave my friend's boyfriend her phone number when he hit on me at a club. So this was back in 2003 when most people still had landlines. My friend Ashley had been dating this guy Brian for about 8 months and I couldn't stand him. She'd caught him making out with some girl at a party back in March, cried for 2 weeks, then took him back when he showed up with flowers. I'd never met Brian in person, but Ashley's room was covered in photos of him. Every time I went over there, I had to see his face. I was at this club downtown on a Friday night when I spotted him near the bathrooms. Same spiky frosted hair from the photos, same red polo. Ashley was working a night shift at the hospital because Brian wanted her to skip work for a party, and she said no. I watched Brian talk to this blonde girl in a black dress. She walked away. He immediately turned to another girl. She also walked away after like 30 seconds. Bro was literally just hitting on every woman in the place while Ashley was at work. Then he saw me staring. He smiled and walked over. Hey, I'm Brian. Can I buy you a drink? I was so mad I decided to mess with him. I'm Danielle. Sure. He ordered me a vodka cranberry. We talked for 15 minutes and he did the whole thing, touching my arm, leaning in close. I made up everything about myself. So I'd really like to see you again. Can I get your number? I grabbed a napkin and wrote Danielle at the top. Then I wrote Ashley's home phone number, the one I'd been calling since middle school. He folded it without even looking and stuck it in his pocket. I told him I had to find my friends. I was gonna leave, but then I got paranoid he might recognize the number, so I stayed. Around 1 a.m., he pulled out the napkin and walked to the payphone. I moved closer and pretended to look at flyers. He dialed. His whole face changed. Hey, is Danielle there? Pause. Danielle? Confused now. Long pause. No, sorry, wrong number. Then quieter, covering the phone. Babe, I swear I just misdialed. I'm at Kevin's watching the game. My stomach dropped. Ashley had answered. She was home and he was lying to her face. I don't know whose voice you heard, the TV's on. No, I'm not, babe, come on. He hung up, looked at the napkin. That's when it clicked for him. He crumpled it up, threw it at the trash, missed, then walked out fast. I pulled out my phone and called Ashley. She picked up immediately. Did Brian just call you? Yeah, how did you know? Where are you? I'm downtown. Don't let him lie to you. He's not at Kevin's house. I know. I heard the music. I'm getting in my car right now. Wait, what? Where are you going? To Kevin's. If he's really there, his car will be in the driveway. She hung up. I called back 3 times. Nothing. I got in a cab and gave the driver Kevin's address. When I got there, Ashley's car was parked across the street. I slid into her passenger seat. His car's not here, she said, just staring at Kevin's dark house. I know. I called Kevin's landline. His mom said Kevin's asleep and Brian hasn't been there all night. We sat there for maybe 2 minutes. Then headlights. Brian's car pulled into the driveway. Ashley got out. I followed her. Brian saw us and went white. Babe, what are you doing here? Where were you? I told you I was at Kevin's. I just went to get food. Kevin's mom said you weren't here. He just froze. You called my phone at 1 in the morning asking for Danielle from a club. Then you lied. I can explain. We're done. I want my stuff back tomorrow. She got back in her car. I got in too. Brian just stood there in the driveway as we left. Next day, he showed up with her things in a trash bag. I was there. He tried apologizing and she shut the door in his face.